Hello everybody, I'm Surtr and welcome back to Roads and Riches. The first episode on this game was quite popular and I really enjoyed it, so I'm going to do another episode. And in this episode we're going to get automatons, so those are robot workers that will do stuff for us. I'd also like to get food done so we can serve our customers food and get herbs sorted out. So there's quite a lot to do. Let's get stuck in. So over at our upgrades, as you can see, the next target we have is this one, which is automatons, and we need 40 gold coins for that. So 40 gold coins should be fairly easy to get to. I have lots and lots of stock. I have some on the storage shelves at the back. I have 4 chests. I have a few other items, equipment, things like weapons and armor and that. And I could get all technical and look at the map over here and see that this place values armor and containers more highly than like blunt weapons and supplies, which means that I could get supplies here for pretty cheap. So we run over this way, and the only supply item that we have here is the rope. So we would be buying a fair bit of rope here. Anyway, that's not the point. We need to get this place opened up, but before I do that, I see some jade sparkling out here. So let's go and get this. And that's the first bit. I'm going to take a walk around and see how much more I can find. So we got some more. It's hidden in the grass. Fortunately, it does glow a little bit, so we can find it fairly easily. All right. You need to walk around a bit. There's quite a lot. What is this? Hang on a sec. No, we can't do anything with the mushrooms. I did see one over here. So let's mine that. Okay, that one's done. And it doesn't seem like there's fall damage. I've jumped off a couple of high places and have not had a problem. Ah, wait, there's one more over here. Buried in the bushes. And this one is done. So we're not collecting a heck of a lot of jade here. Oh, there's some more. Okay, I think that's about it. I don't see anything else obvious. I'll just take a little run down in this direction. Oh, there's a little river running through this place as well. Oh, we can't get to the river. Alright, I've wasted enough time running around looking for jade. Although I do see some more up that way. So let's just go and get that one and then we'll head back. Alright, well, that one ended up giving us 4. So we have collected a bit. I don't think it's as much as we did at the previous location, but it's fine because we can put this on the shelf and it is free money. So we'll load up, and the price is already set because we already set it previously, and then I can get rid of the box into the incinerator. Good stuff. Our shelves are all loaded up. I am missing a couple of things. Oh, wait a minute. This is not supposed to be here. Oh, well, that's fine. Actually, no, it's not fine. Let me grab a box. I'm going to take all of this and put it where it's supposed to be. Up there. Done. Okay, and then I have no water on the racks because I've been using the water to feed my bird. Which I might do again because water is not very valuable in this location. So yeah, let's do that. And I think we can pick it up cheap. Right, so that's sorted. I'll put the rest... actually... Yeah, I'll put the rest of it back, and then we can ring the bell to send the raven out. Off you go. It's going to come back with another chest in about a minute and a half. So we're ready to open the shop. Let's do that. Shop is open. And now we just have to work our way up to the 40 so that we can get the automaton. But while I'm doing this, I can actually already unlock the soup cart because it costs 0 to unlock it. So let's have a look at that first. There it is. We've got to speak to this dude. I should have done this before I opened up. Looks like I got here just in time. You never want to hear growling stomachs on the road, especially people's stomachs. As promised, your new soup pot is enchanted. Enchanted how? It will never spill, spoil, or burn. Above all, you can add all sorts of ingredients and it always comes out with something relatively edible. Right, magic travel food. A meal on the road is its own magic, plus you can always add more valuable ingredients and give it a swirl or two to make your soup a real plate pleaser. Thanks, soup time. Okay, so I need to move this into range. All right, let's see. Where am I going to put this? I'm not exactly sure how it works, but there's bowls over there. So let's put this right about there. Okay, make soup for hungry patrons. Add food or drink commodities to keep the soup stocked with servings. Patrons will help themselves to a bowl and pay based on the average value of the ingredients. Stir the soup from time to time for a bonus. Cool. All right, so foodstuffs. I have apples, so we could throw some apples in there. All right, that's all the apples it's going to take, and we have somebody waiting to pay. I want to give it a stir. How do I stir this? Tend soup. Stir the soup. Stir the soup. Oh, right. There's a little mini game here. Plus 10% value. All right, well, I need to serve customers. So let's start making money so we can get that automaton and spend more time doing things. No change needed. And you wanted, oops, that's too much. Oh gosh, I just gave away money. You have to right click to take money away. There we go, that's perfect. And 79, and you're done. And the jade is selling out super fast. There you go. And you don't need change. Perfect. All right, no one's taken any of the soup yet. We're already at the 40 mark. I wonder if I shouldn't just do the automaton. I'll give you your change. Let us do this, and I don't know what it involves, but yeah, this one here, unlock. All right, we have an automaton thing. Oh, I've got to speak to this dude again. Is that what it looks like? Weird. We also have furniture store stuff. Let's speak to him quickly. Gold tidings, I bring an extra pair of hands, not mine, of course. Always something magical about teamwork and magic. Introducing your new automaton cart. Oh, magic employees. Another trick of the trade. These constructs are a huge help with shopkeeping tasks. Focus on your favorite jobs and leave others to their ancient hands. How many hands? Just one extra pair for now. You'll discover more automatons during your travels. Thanks, I'll keep an eye out. Alright, I need to move this then. Oh, I suppose somewhere back here. Okay, let's place that. The automaton cart allows you to recruit and summon magical constructs to help you run your caravan. Summon an automaton, then assign them to a task while you focus on other mercantile jobs. Alright, manage automatons. Golem Mark 1, activate. Oh, there he is. And there is a Golem Mark 2, which is not available, and it looks like there are other things. So then I go configure, and okay, so you can do the stew pot, you can do stocking, you can do rookery. Let's set him to the checkout, and off he goes. Flippin' great. Have a seat. Purchase 2 stools for patrons. Okay, I'm going to need some more money to come in before I can do that. Now let's tend the soup and stir it. And that's plus 20% value. Unlock the herb bag to give your soup a kick. Right, we'll get there. That is quite expensive. Hey, there you go. Automation. All right, so there we go. I can now keep a closer eye on stock. So we need mugs. I'm gonna grab mugs because they are popular in this area. And go and load up the shelf. And also the horns. Did I have extra? I thought I had extra horns. I do. There they are. Okay. There's not many of them in one of these boxes. But our money is going up and we are not doing anything. So we need stools. Let's go and see how much those cost. Decoration. Not sure that they are classified in decorations. Maybe functional. Chair, stool. There we go. I need 2 of them. Not too expensive. Purchase and they will arrive. So I think, yeah, they can go over there. And grab the other one and pop that in over there. And we have a chest. Right, I need to get some more goodies out. They like armor here, so let's grab this one, place it over there. Oops, I dropped it. Okay. Oh, that staff is still there, that's why I couldn't place it. And then set the price. We'll do that. Confirm. Oh, look at that. People are eating our soup. Let's go and see what is the price of that herb thing. It was up here. 35. That's not too bad. We can get there fairly easily, I think. We're also out of potions. Minor healing potions. And the shop is loaded. Okay, let's go and have a look at what commodities we could buy. Apples are sort of normal price. They're the only food available at the moment. Beers we can unlock eventually. Mugs and horns we don't want to buy here because they're like containers. Rope is not valuable here, so we could stock up on a bit of that. Or do I want to do that much? Yeah, I think let's wait till the end of the day. In the meantime, we are doing okay. I don't have any spades in stock. And we're out of the mugs again. No, we're not. I have some over here. We can get those sold. Apples are doing okay. Do I have any more of them? Only a few. Alright. So we got 51 gold coin in stock at the moment. Make that 54. Was that our last customer? Might have been. Yep, day is completed. So let's go to the upgrades. 35 for the herbs. You know, I don't think I want to do that yet. I think I need to stock up rather. But there isn't really a lot here that I can stock up on. And I need to close the day before I can place orders, so let's close. We did okay. Revenue was 75. We spent quite a bit. Soup revenue, we didn't make a profit there, but we have soup left over. But 72 customers, that was quite big. We were normally hovering around the 60, 58 mark. As 14 people left hungry. That must have been before I put the stools down. Maybe we need more stools. Anyway, we're down on profits, but we have fair inventory value. Not very good, but fair. Where do we go next? Well, we haven't been up there yet. No, also we haven't been up here yet. So Sunfall Basin. A vast golden basin where crashing streams carve life into a sun-scorched plains. Okay, well, let's go to that one. And here, they're like medium armor, and they're also like containers. Before we go there, what are these people like? They like supplies. Well, I could buy supplies now. They also like beer, piercing weapons, and fire. Okay, those are obviously fire weapons, and then minerals are not so important to them. Food is scarce there. So yeah, actually, let's prep to go to there. Wayfarer's Spire. Because I think we can buy food here. We may not be able to buy food in the next place though, so we'll get some of those. Maybe another rope. And we'll get some scrolls. There we go, a couple of those. They have simple books as well. Okay, wait, maybe a book. That's quite expensive. Now we have no money left. No problem. Purchase. And we can load everything up. Alright, there's the scrolls loaded. And the apples. I have more apples over here. And I have an extra scroll box right there. And these are books. We'll shove them up here and get rid of the crate. Was there anything else at all? No. I don't think that there's anything else I needed to do other than maybe set a couple of prices. Do we set prices on this, or is it just... Oh, it's just a value added onto the products that we put into it. So we still have 11 foods available. How much were those stools? I think I could probably afford another stool or two. For now, let's just get one. And there's our stool. We can put this over here. Right there. There we go. I think we're ready to move on. And there's our automaton, our cashier. Very cool. That's it. We'll move on to the next location. Travel. Yeah, I must say, I do like the look of this game. It's very nice. And there we go, up to Wayfarer's Spire. Now, there's nothing beyond this, so we will be coming back. Not at the moment, anyway. Wow. Okay, so it's a cold zone. And there are new things here. What have we got here? Alright, rubies. Oh, very nice. Alright, now these people don't value gems, so I'm not going to put these on the shelves to sell. But I will run around and collect a bunch of them if I can. What is that? Is that another herb thing? Yeah, okay, we'll pick those up before we leave. And got to look in the canyons, because that's where the rubies are. And I see something down here as well, probably another herb. I'm all the way over the mountain now. This is quite a big area. I don't know where the edge is. Must be close though. Oh my word, this is a huge area. Oh, there's the edge. And I'm set up on the other side of that mountain. This is quite a big area. Anyway, still running around looking for rubies. Oh, and there's a couple more over here. Yeah, those are collected. There's lots of little canyons, lots of places that the rubies could be hiding. So I'm going to run through all of these little canyons and see if I can find any more. Yeah, like I said, this map is pretty big. But yeah, I reached the end. Oh, and I found some more. They're very well hidden. And some more. This is quite a big rock. Maybe if I'm lucky it gives me 4. Yep, it looks like it. There we go. I don't know how many I have, but I have quite a lot. And there's a road going up this way. I'm not sure how far I can go over this side. But if there's rubies, I want to collect them. Okay, well, nothing up here. Let's see if we can jump down without anything bad happening. It looks that way. I think I've cleared the area out. Yeah, I don't see any more. So I'm going to put these on a shelf to sell in another place. Just want to make sure that I was right on that. So we open the map. We are here. Yeah, minerals they don't really like here, so we're not going to do any of the minerals. And then I need to set prices over here. I'll just set them like there. We do have the perceived value bonus. Yeah, that should be good. They are currently in a famine, so these apples are going to sell fast. Good thing I brought a few of them with me. They also like armor, don't they? I have the staff available. That is going to move. Let's put the staff on the shelf and then grab the mask. I think that qualifies as armor. We'll put that over here. Now I have a couple of slots. Let me open another chest. I'll head over here and... Whoa, hold on. I picked up the mask. How did I do that? I wanted to pick up a chest. Head over here, drop the chest, and open the chest up. Let's see. Okay, so we got a shoulder pad that we can put over here. Give that a price. I'm going to set the price for the mask as well. Yeah, we'll set it up there. And we've also got a helmet that I can put out later. So for now it's going over there. And we've got a bow, which is not going to be popular here. So that goes on the shelf. Ah, hang on, I got that completely wrong. It's piercing weapons they like here. Now, would a bow qualify as a piercing weapon? I don't know. So that means I have to take that mask off, pick up the bow and put that over there. Set that price and confirm. It's a higher value item anyway. And then I'll try the sword on the other spot. So that means the shoulder pad needs to come off. And then we'll set the price on this one somewhere up there. It's uncommon. Oh, it's a slashing weapon. Oh, that's where you see it. All right, well, let's confirm that. What is this considered? This is a ranged weapon. Okay. So it doesn't look like we have any piercing weapons. And I don't really want to open any more chests right now. So let's just open the shop. There's nothing else we can do. We have no money. So let's open up. Make sure that we tend the soup. So stir. And I got a 20% value. Rushing it just a little bit. But we should be able to get the herbs today. What is this one? 115, swift flight. Okay, the bird returns 15 seconds earlier. It's quite expensive. I want to get the herbs, 35 to unlock that one. But we also need level 5 for that. We are fairly far away from level 5. Cool, now I can just keep an eye on things. Now, can I do anything else with the automaton? Manage automatons? Okay, so we can only have the one. I suppose... Yeah, these will come eventually. I'm going to see if I can top up the soup. Can I? Yes, I can. And it holds 14. Now, this is the only food item we have at the moment, I think. Tend the soup. Let's see if I can hit a good one. There we go. 30%. Is that 30%? 30% value. Awesome. Well, the cash is doing okay. And it looks like our weapons have already sold. Excellent. Let's get rid of some of the lower value things. So we'll grab the mask and put it over here. That has already got a price set. And then the shoulder pad, bring that over to here. And that already has a price set. And we'll top up the Apple shelf. And there we go. So we can basically move all this stuff around. I could move my cart back. Maybe I should do that. Let's press E and then move it as far back as possible. We'll make space right there. And then the automaton thing, I suppose that's only needed when we need to make an automaton. So we can put that over. Where's the closest? There, that's the closest to the edge. Oh, look at all the space we've got now. Now, I don't know if the level of your cart increases the size of the area that you've got to work with. But yeah, we have more than enough space now. So we can set an area for stock to be placed and stored, and then we can make the shop a lot bigger. Oh, look at that. 48 out of... Ooh, we got 48 coins. Let us do our herbs. Oh, I need level 5 first. No, can't do that. And the apples are already running out. So let's get this. They need their food. And how's our soup doing? We still have 11. So in my thinking, the storage shelves would be over on this side with a commodity store over here as well. Alright, well, they're very happy with the price of the apples. I'm still making a profit, so I could be making more, I suppose, but I'm not going to fiddle prices just at the moment. Still getting used to it. But we've run out of a few other things. So, rope, mugs, and potions. And I didn't buy potions. Alright, well, we're going to have to do that. We'll get the mugs stocked up. And the rope. Yeah, that is done. Potions are normal price here, so let me get a couple of those. And immediately load them onto the shelf. And then we'll put the extra one over here. Water, how's water looking? Water's still fine. Horns are out of stock. Interesting. And the books and scrolls have sold out as well. So I have some scrolls. I'll throw those on the shelf. And I'm running out of apples. Oh my gosh. This is the last crate of apples. How are we doing over there? I should maybe do this first. So pop those in there and then stock the shelf. Right, we're doing fine. We're making a heck of a profit today. Our money is up big time. And I'm going to change this display with the shovels. Put something else over here eventually. Let's see what prices are like around here. Books are normal price. So let's get some of those. What's a bargain here? Nothing. They do like their ropes though. So not a good place to buy ropes. I might as well get some horns. Right, so where do the horns go? Right there. So eventually we'll get an automaton that'll load the shelves for us. And then this was the books. And we can shove the books on the top shelf. Good. The customers are still coming in. They're eating. I don't think anyone's left hungry yet. Haven't seen all the chairs filled. Yeah, this is absolutely brilliant. Having this guy run the checkout. Really, really good. Right, I think I need to move my map table back as well. And maybe also this. So let's rearrange. I'll put this over here. And then bring this over and put it over here somewhere. Right there. That should be good. We can have a bigger area for people to eat, eventually have chairs and stuff. But the day is complete. So I can close the shop for the night. And revenue is 108. Fantastic. Products found overpriced. Well, I don't know which one that was, but probably something that they don't value in this area. Not too worried. Still 11 people left hungry, but I did have 13 eat soup. And our soup revenue was up. You don't make a heck of a lot out of soup. Well, it's just something that adds on, and it will improve when I get herbs. 60 gold coins in profit, and an inventory value of 102. Awesome. So, the next place we're going, we don't really have a choice. We're going back here, where they value armor. This is where the armor was valuable. And I already sold all of my armor. And containers. They don't like blunt weapons or supplies. And I have supplies. Well, I don't have that many. So it could be a good place to make a lot of cash by selling. I think they had jade down there. Maybe. And we'll be able to sell our rubies and be able to buy more stock of various things. Let's see. Just going to hop over to the map. Let's set the travel point in the meantime. And we need containers that we can buy here. Yeah, we are out of mugs and horns we'll need to get as well. I do have some mugs, but that's not going to be enough if they're in demand. And load the ropes up. Potions. Potions, I can top up that shelf. We're going to need more. And put the rest of them down here. And then I think what I'll do is I'll grab one of these boxes over here. And then remove this and put it up there. And then this can be something else eventually. Maybe I can put the apples there. Yeah, put the apples up there and add the rubies to this shelf because it's a gem. Like the jade and the kunzite. So I'm going to take the ruby and for now put it over here and then we can see the value of it. So set the price. Not very valuable, but free money. So confirm. And then eventually what I'll do is I will rearrange these shelves into the commodity types. So what I mean by that is we have drink, we have food, we have potions, supplies, knowledge, and containers and tools. Yeah, so over time, we can rearrange things. Anyway, there's nothing really good to buy in this area. I don't think there's anything else that we can do here. We don't have much stock left, but our shelves are relatively full. We are out of food. And we don't have any scrolls. Maybe I'll top up with the scrolls. Yeah, just purchase one more and grab it. Just so that we have some on the shelves. Right, that is that. We are ready to move on. Yeah, I would have liked to have got some of those herbs. But that's okay. We will get to level 5 soon enough, I think. So off we go. And we leave the cold zone. And head down to Bright Hill Pastures. So, it said stop and sell the flowers. Interesting. I didn't see any flowers. But we're going to mine some jade before we open up. It should be a good day. Yes, I'm going to run around. I'm going to get all this jade. And once I've picked it all up, I'll be back and we'll open up the store. Right, I have run around. I've got a fair bit of jade. I'm not seeing any more. So that's it. Let's go and load them on a shelf, open up the store, and try and get closer to that level 5. Alright, so the jade goes on the top shelf. We have a lot of cash, so let me just throw that in there. Let's go and have a look at what's cheap here. Rope is cheap here. We can get a couple of those. We are out of spades, and we could use some apples. So there we go. And then I've just got to load everything up. Well, I said I was going to move the apples over here. And then I'll sort this out, put the rest on this shelf, and then the spades, just load up what I have, and put the rest away. How are we doing otherwise? Everything else is pretty good. We could use some more mugs and maybe horns. Yeah, we don't want to be buying them here because they're actually in demand, and I didn't buy them on the other side. Oh dear. That's not going to be good. Alright. And then just to check, I want to see what weapons they like. I think these are the guys that wanted the armor. Yeah. And I sold all my armor pieces. So maybe time to open another chest. Although, I do have this helmet. That can go on. I think that qualifies as armor maybe. Categories, heavy armor. Alright, well it's a rare item. It's expensive. We'll confirm that. And I have space left. So we'll grab another chest and go and open it up. And there we go. What we get. So, it looks like we got a fair bit of what would be considered armor. Let's get the shoulder pad out. This is the blustering shoulder pad. It is medium armor. That's what they wanted here, right? It's a common item, so it's not very expensive, but we can sell it and make some more cash. And then the boots and more armor type stuff. And I'm just going to store those. There we go. I have money, so if I run out of stock on anything, I can always go and pick it up. Time to open up the shop. open this door and then sort out some value here. Let's stir the soup and see if I can get another 30%. And if I'm slow and patient, I can get it. There we go. It's a 3-star. Awesome. Now, people left hungry, and I can only assume it's because there weren't enough seats. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. 1 reputation per use. Oh, okay. Get a couple of chairs. They're not too expensive. And I have space out over here, so we can put one over there. Grab the other one and put it next to it. Right there. Alright, let's see how the day goes. It should be pretty good. Oh, look at that. The equipment has already sold. Grab this one and drop it over here. Set the price. It is heavy armor. And it looks like it... Could it go? Are you going to take it? Question marks? Yes. Well, let's take the boots then and put them over there. They're not going to be very expensive. Yeah, that's actually not bad. It is considered light armor as well, so that'll go quickly. Alright. Looks like we've got a potential buyer. Nope. He's just browsing. No, he bought some stuff. Now, there's only one location we haven't been to yet. And that, if we look on the map, is Sunfall Basin. We started at a location down here. And we went this way, so we haven't been to the Sunfall Basin yet. It looks like the rubies are selling, the jade is selling. We might be able to sell out on those today. This guy's thinking about the... Oh, there you go. Taken. Alright, looks like I need to open more chests. Actually, let's get this recurve bow and see if anyone buys it. Because that's some good cash there. And on this side, that's done as well. Now this staff we had on the shelf the whole time we were here last time. And it didn't sell. So how are we doing? We are short on mugs and the horns are sold out, but they're too expensive to buy here. That's a pity. Books and scrolls are in demand. So, well, they're not in demand. But I should buy some. And some spades. And purchase those. Right, scrolls. Top everything up. And I got a box with like 1 scroll left in it. Spades. We're still okay there. They're not really buying them, but we do have stock now. And then the box. Restock the shelf of books. Good, and we got a couple left over. So how's our food doing? Yeah, it could use a bit of work. Okay, there's that. And the apples on the shelf are still okay. Let's tend the soup once more. And with that... Oh, I missed it. Damn, only a 2-star. Stir it again. And there we go. Now it's up to 3-star. Good. Alright, our cash is looking incredibly good. But I think I do need to open up another one of these chests. And I haven't sent my Raven out for quite a while. So let's open this and see what we get. Right, so this is considered light armor, I assume. I'll put that on the shelf and set the price. Confirm. Recurve bow, the mask is, I don't know, but it looks like someone's considering. Yep, that's sold. Pop the mask on, that's light armor. So hopefully it'll sell. Not very much, but not too bad. And then another bow, a stony strong bow, and we'll store that. Right, the cash is looking absolutely outstanding. And we have sold out of mugs, but I don't want to buy any here because they are very expensive. I do want to get more apples though. Oh, not that many. Let's get like 3. Because I'm going to feed the apples to the Raven. Oh, the Raven actually takes quite a few. Well, they are very cheap. A couple more. There we go. And I'll just toss the last apple in there. How's the shelf looking? The shelf is still looking good. Then I will ring the bell. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go over here. There's this very expensive swift flight thing, which I can't do. And why is that? Oh, requires level 5. Right, both of these require level 5. Okay, we're going to have to wait. But we can send out the bird in the meantime. Off you go, buddy. Bring us another chest. The day is complete. No new customers will be arriving. Seems we did fairly okay here. We'll top up our soup. Top up the shelf. Wow, the scrolls and the books disappeared again. Well, I have like one book. So we'll put that up. And there was one scroll left in here. So get that on the shelf as well. And we have a chest. Let's open this chest up. So, place it and open. And let's see what we get. Okay, a pretty nice sword. A couple of armor pieces. I'm going to put these on the racks until I've decided what the next area is going to be wanting. And this is the last one, a hazy shoulder pad that is going over there for now. So we're at 165 out of 200 for caravan level. And we've got 154 gold coin. Not too bad. There is nothing else that I'd want to buy here, I don't think. Let's go and see where we're going to go next. We are going to go to this place, Sunfall Basin. We haven't been here yet. Let's see what they want. So they like medium armor as well. They also like containers. Oh, that's bad. Because we have no containers, and the containers here are expensive. Well, I want to go to that last location, so maybe I should just buy some containers here. I need to actually close the shop first. There we go. Alright, our reputation's at 227, so almost halfway full. Our costs were pretty high, but our revenue was good. Gained experience of 69. 72 visitors, 5 left hungry. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to deal with that. We did make a profit on our soup, and our profit overall was 11 with 119 gold coin in stock. Yeah, I'm almost tempted to have a look at maybe going to another place. Not really sure. But I think I've already set where we're going. Do I get some containers here? I don't know. I'll go and top up my stock over here as well. And I'm completely out of healing potions, so I should get some here. I don't think it was a low price item, but it wasn't a high price item here. So we'll get a couple of those. So those items are placed. Pop that on the shelf. Pop the other one on the shelf. So it's mugs that are a problem, and horns. And I suppose the books and scrolls as well. Now, I do have a few scrolls over here, so we can load them. Not many. Alright, books and scrolls here aren't expensive, so I can maybe get a couple. Purchase. Top up these shelves so I'm ready for the next day. And load up the box. And there was another one. There it is. And that can go in storage. Yeah, so I'm going to a place where they also need containers, which is a bit of a problem because I'm coming from a place that also values containers. Yep. It's, look, I don't really have a choice. I'm going to have to get some. So we'll just do like one of each from here. Purchase those. And we can top up the mug shelf. We will make money anywhere. And the horns are loaded up. Good. And then I want to prepare these 2 racks. Wait, what has this got on it? The staff. This wooden staff never sells. I'm going to put it away. I've had it for ages. But I think I'm going to take the hazy shoulder pad and put it on this rack. And it is medium armor, so that's going to be in demand where we're going. And confirm. And then I have regular shoulder pads on the other side, so we can put them over here. Inferior. But the right category. Wow, inferior, and they still cost that much. Nice. Now, it's giving me an icon over here, but I think that's just for this location. Alright, we're done. We're ready. We have pretty much everything stocked, obviously, except the gems. We'll get jade where we're going, I think. And everything else is good. So, let's move on and travel to the next location. And there we go. Shooting to Sunfall Basin. Looks like it's by a river near the mountains. It looks very pretty. Yep, there's jade around. And here we are. So prices, it's telling me sort of to adjust them, but why? I don't know. It likes air things. Now we haven't, the air and the fire and that we haven't seen before. Market value here is 159. It doesn't matter. It's going to sell. It'll make up for the losses we make on the containers because, oh, actually, these container prices here are even worse. And it does tell me how many I have on the shelves, so that's pretty good. Anyway, the objective is to get to level 5 so we can get the herbs. We can start farming those. But before I open up, I am going to run around and collect all the jade. Because we can sell that here as well. And the first one gives us 4. And there's one down by the water. This is a small one, so it looks like a 2. Yep, it was 2. So you can gauge by the size of the deposits. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything up here. What have we got there? Is that a herb again? Yep, requires herb bag. I don't know if we're going to get to level 5 in this area. Maybe we get lucky. But I'm seeing more deposits. So we'll run up and go and get them all. This one looks like another 4. And it was. There we are. Oh, what is that? Withdraw. A static bardiche. We got ourselves a random magical weapon. Let's go and put that onto our storage. I think it's equipment. It is. Oh, wow. That's very nice. A nice free find. Alright, and back to collecting jade. This is a small one. This is probably only 2. Yep. And there's another one out here. Keep an eye. There's one over on the other side I can see as well. Okay, that one's done. I don't see any more on that side. But they do sometimes hide behind rocks. Let's get this one all sorted. Oop. Pick up my box. Just going to run around the back of these rocks, make sure I didn't miss anything over here. And you can jump pretty high. Yeah, I don't see any more. Maybe somewhere behind where we're located. Yeah, I'm going to take a quick run up the hill over this side. See if there's anything. There's a waterfall. I wonder if these are proper game designers. Well, there's a cave behind the waterfall, but it's a little one, so nothing to find over here. Come on, devs, you know that there's always got to be something behind a waterfall. Okay, so I've come up to the top. Oh, that is the boundary. Okay, so there's nothing up here. Cool. That's a big jump. Can I do it? I can. No fall damage. So, offload the jade. We'll get it sold. And then I think it's time to open the store. Done. And I'll give my soup pot a little stir. I hashed it up. Got 20%. That's fine. Hopefully we have a day where no one leaves hungry. Okay, are you going to take it? First customer. Come on. Come on, think about it. Yes, well done. Do I have anything else that is armor-like in here? No. We'll open a chest then. Right, place that in and open the box. What do we get? Some good armor, hopefully. Okay. So that is armor, I think. Tall sandal. Yep, it's considered light armor. So confirm. And then we have Vam braces. No idea. We'll put them over here. That's considered heavy armor. Yep, we'll give that a good price. And then we have a sword. And that I think is a piercing weapon. So we'll put that over here for later sales. And our automaton is doing a great job. Cash is going up a lot. People are coming in and they are eating. Flipping great. Okay, maybe open another chest. You know what? I think I'm going to feed my crow and send it off to go and get another chest. So it's like 5 gold coins worth of stuff that we need to give to the crow. And then hopefully it comes back with some good stuff. There we go. I just needed to add that one more. Top up the shelf. Top up the food. Put that back. And we'll hop over here and go and give this another stir. And let's see if I can get the full... Oh, I missed it. Darn it. I'm going to try that again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I missed it again. Ah, well. 20% value. What the heck? How are we doing here? The mugs are selling. The horns are selling. Everything is selling. A bargain for jade, you say? Have I not set the price properly on jade? Nah, price is good. But we have another chest that we can open, so I'm going to take this one. Oh, I need to send the crow. So we'll place that over there. We'll send out the crow again. Open this box up and see what we get out of it. That is possibly an armor item. Yep, it's considered light armor, and it's a good value. I'll sell it that much. Then this is a dagger. I don't have anything else to put on the shelf. And I'm running out of... Well, I've run out of places over here, so this one is going on the shelf. And we'll confirm it. It's a pretty cheap one. So we'll just leave that bow over there for now. But I don't know if we're going to get to level 5 in this location, but definitely at the next one. And then we can get the herbs started. Although things are jumping quite a bit. Oh wait, there's another chest. It looks like we also get extra experience points for chests. I'm not going to open this one, I'm just going to store it for now. How are we doing on stocks? Yeah, I'm not going to be buying any more of the containers. They're too expensive here. And there's nothing cheap here. Oh wait, there's rope. What if I get some rope? And I give that to the crow. Will it accept rope? It does. And that is a value of over 5. Super. I think I gave it a little bit too much. But we'll send it off again. And I have this bow, so let's grab that and just try and sell it. I will not compromise on price. Okay, so this forgotten hood. This is going to trigger a bit of a problem because the price might be a bit high. I have had a couple of people... Oh, well, this guy took it. Did have a couple of people before him complaining that the price was too high. Or that they couldn't afford it. A generous price for something? Okay, well, that's been taken. Do I try and sell something else here? I'm going to put this wooden staff on the rack and see if I can get rid of it. Yep. Oh, that was a bit of a problem. This price was set way too high. Okay, think about it, think about it. Come on, take it. You want it, you know you want it. Come on. There we go, finally got rid of it. Excellent. And we have another chest. Place that down. I think maybe I'll go and buy myself some more rope. And we're going to send the crow off again. And that's done. And send out. This one I can only open now. So let's do that. Maybe we can sell a thing or two. Right, what do we got that's armor? That looks like armor. So shove that over here. Set the price. Confirm. What else have we got? Sword and bow. Not really stuff that I'm going to be selling too much of here. Yeah, I think the next chest. Although, wow, we're getting really, really close. Very close to level 5. Can we get level 5 here? Nope, I don't think so. The day is completed. Unless I send the Raven out a couple of times. Oh, and I didn't restock the health potion. Yeah, probably lost out on some sales there. We have to get the other automaton to do the loading of the shelves. Obviously, we can't get that in the demo, but we will be able to get it in the full game. Raven is back. Great. That didn't actually give me any extra experience. I wonder if it was because it was after hours. Alright, well, let's close the shop for the night. Commodity costs. That's weird. I had a negative commodity cost. Well, I'm not going to complain. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because of all the free stuff I sold. Or the stuff that I got for free that I sold. Anyway, we had 70 visitors. We had 2 people who left hungry, which is not ideal. 95 profits, 147 in stock, and a buttload of money on us. So where are we going to go next? Well, we haven't been to Riverview for a while. This is where we started, I think. More patrons will visit your store here. Okay, so that is good. More patrons will pass by your caravan. That starts tomorrow. Oh, okay, so that's a good place to go then. They do like ranged weapons. I have ranged weapons. They also like tools. They don't like water, blunt weapons, or heavy armor. You know what? It's going to be a flippin' good day. So we will set that. We need to buy tools. And the only tools that we have are the shovels. And do I have a spare box? But just for now, I'm going to get another one. Maybe stock up a little on some other stuff that don't really like water. I'll need some more apple. Purchase all of that. All right, how are we doing? We'll top up the shelf. We'll need some more apples for the soup, so let's throw those in. And that empties the box. Good. Load the scrolls. And load the box. What else do we have? We got the spades. Good. We've got a bunch of spades, so we should be good there. And up top, we've got potions. The shelves are full. And we have a little bit, so that's great. Yeah, and we'll be able to stock up on the containers over on that side as well. Probably also get some jade. What I may do is just buy a couple more ropes because they seem to be pretty good to feed to the raven. So we'll drop those on the shelf. And the only thing that we're out of now are the mugs and the horns, the 2 container items. Perfect. We are now ready to move on. We are almost at level 5. We'll get it shortly. So let's travel. And we're out of here. This looks good. So we're having a big day today in Riverview because there's an event happening. And we can run around and pick up some jade. I see a little bit over there, some over there. There'll be some up behind us as well. Yep, there's some over there. So let me start with that. We're in the forest. It's pretty dark. And we'll immediately start mining all the jade out of this place. It's nice that it respawns. Look at this, tucked in behind a tree. Alright, so I think I've got everything on this side of the river. Oh, wait, there's some more over there. That's fine, I'll get to that. Okay, it does look like I've got everything on this side. So I saw 1 or 2 over here. There's one up at the top. Okay, drop the box and mine this one out. Yeah, that one is done. Pick up the box again, head up here. And this is going to be probably 3. Yep, it was 3. And that is it. So I'll load my shelves up with the jade. And there you go. It is loaded. Toss that away. I have everything else prepped. Except I could buy containers here. Yes, I can. And they're much cheaper. So I'll get 2 of each of those. Right, mugs. Shelf is full. Some horns. And fill that shelf up. And then the rest of them go... Oh dear, I have run out of space. There's some water here that I don't really need. What I'll do is I'll throw it into the bird cage. And drop that in there. Perfect. Now these guys like... let's just confirm. They like ranged weapons, I think. Yes. Okay, so we can get rid of a bunch of bows here. I do have a few. Okay, so there's one. And we're going to be able to charge a good amount for it. Oh, that's a good one. And then we have that one, which is not too expensive by the looks of things. Oh, it is. Oh, that's very nice. Confirm that. I don't have any more ranged weapons. But there's a sword lying on the ground here. I don't know where that came from. I accept, though. Okay, well, I think we should get the day started. There isn't... I don't think there's anything else I can do here. Yep, everything's stocked. I could open another chest. Yeah, or send the raven out again. Let's do that. Alright, you are sorted. Off you go. Do I have any chests? I do have a couple, so yeah, let's see if we can get ourselves some more bows or something. Alright, what have we got? We got another bow, a recurve bow. I'm going to leave those here for now. And then just open up the store. There we go. Store is open. Welcome, everybody. Let's see if I can get the value up to 30%. And come on. I can. Yes! There we go. 30% value. Awesome. And there's extra people today, apparently. So, we have our first customers. And the first bow has already gone. And that one hasn't. Yep, we got a sale. Let's get this bow off. And go and pop it in here. Value. Not too bad. Yeah, I think I should probably get different storage racks. Get a bunch of storage racks. Could make the shop really big. Have the different storage racks for the different types of weapons that we find and then send out that crow a heck of a lot. Yeah, I'm not going to do it in the demo, but it can be done. But there you go. We are at level 5 now, which means that we can hop in here and we can unlock herbs. We can also unlock swift flight. Not that important to me at the moment, so I'll do the herbs and hold to unlock. There we go. We have herbs. Now I can run around and go and find herbs. Do I have a herb bag? I think I saw herbs somewhere back this way. Yeah, here we go. Harvest. Oh, there we go. We can harvest herbs now. And these are also glowing. Aha. All right, so I've got a couple of herbs. I'm probably going to go and try and throw them into the soup mix. Only managed to find 2 so far. I'm sure there are more lying around. Anyway, let's go and see how the food's doing. We've got 10 in there. Grab some apples. Top that up. Okay, that's topped up. And then we can go and hop in here and see what's different. Okay. So we could do this one or that one. Herb intensity, herb storage. I got 5. Let's add patrons grow in size. Love-hate relationship, random bonus soup value up to 5. Ooh, that's quite nice. Let's do that one. We'll add in 2. Confirm. And then stir the pot. And then hopefully get the 30% value. There we go. Very cool. Alright, let's see how that works. The day's going really well. And it looks like our shelves are emptying out. I could use some rope. So we'll top up that shelf. And also we need some healing potion. That has just sold out. What else is looking low? The mugs, the scrolls, and the books. Right, I have scrolls. Top them up. I have the books. Keep that stocked. Yeah, it could get very, very busy. How are we doing other... Oh, the spades. Because they're in demand in this area. Alright, that is stocked up again. What else is looking bad? Yeah, the horns. Horns and the mugs. And I do have some. Alright, mugs restocked. Horns. I don't have any, I don't think. Oh wait, I do. There they are. Okay, that's done. And it looks like the scrolls are already out. Now I had some... Yeah, I have a few empty boxes. Half empty boxes. So may as well clear them out. And look at that, the book's already finished and I haven't even finished unpacking things. Okay, some extra books. I'm gonna have to buy stock soon. Man, this is selling out rapidly. Okay, I think that's where that other automaton would be useful. The ropes are gone again. Okay, that's good. How's the water doing? No, not selling water. Damn, books are already sold out. Alright, so we need books and scrolls. Alright, let's go and do this. Yeah, just loading things up. How are we doing? We are fine now. Horns are a bit of a problem. So the containers, let's see, mugs and horns. Grab the horns first. Yep, there you go. And the mugs, top this shelf up. Excellent. And we need more ropes. So let's load those on. It's a very, very busy day. Okay, a couple of ropes here. And that emptied that box out. We're getting to the end of the day. Very close now. But we are still selling like crazy. And I haven't been watching the food. So, apples. Okay, apples are in. And let's add some more of these. We'll add another 2. These are the different ones. Stir. There you go. Straight up. We have an incredible amount of cash now. Which is what we need, because we need to unlock this, which costs 115. Unfortunately, there's nothing else available in the demo. But it would cost 500 to unlock Caravan Tier 3. So yeah, you need to get your money up and have a better setup on your store. Well, the day is complete. It's been an unbelievable day. It was super busy. And we sold out of things a few times over. Pretty crazy. Alright, well, I'm going to send the bird off. And off you go. Yeah, I didn't use that 15-second bonus thing. That's okay, it's not going to save that much time. Quite a lot of money as well. And I'm going to close for the day. There you go, we are closed. Products found overpriced to 96 visitors. Made 39 profit, which doesn't seem like very much, but we have 121 inventory value because we bought quite a lot of stuff. Soup revenue, pretty good. Not bad. We still had 10 people leave hungry though. Still don't know how to fix that, but I'm sure it will be something that I can work on when I play the full version. Anyhow, our reputation's up at 256, so we've passed the halfway mark. And that's just in this area, you'll note. Now, for those of you who didn't see the first episode, I did zoom out, and there are a bunch of other areas available. So yeah, 4 more. The demo, that's probably 3 to 4 hours of content right now. We would have to play, oh look, a box. I'll go and toss the box on the shelf. Yeah, this place could be better organized. Could have items organized into sections, make things easier. Could have the weapons sorted into sections as well. Use more of the functional items that we get from here. So like the candlestick increases the perceived value of items nearby. This stool gives +1 reputation. Okay, the equipment storage. Large rug. Oh my gosh. Increases perceived value of items being sold nearby. I should have got one of those or more. So we could have the whole store set up pretty nicely. There's lots of decorations you could buy as well. There's a folding sign under decorations. This is the only one that I've found so far that actually gives a benefit. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of the others do. They don't have that little mark. Even this square rug does nothing. We could put tables down, rope fences, normal fences, partitions. For merchandise, there will be bigger display shelves coming along. Yeah, this one does look pretty promising. The commodities in this area, none of them are cheap, but spades are expensive, so we don't want to be buying spades here. We want to be selling them. Spring water is cheap here, which is actually something that you should consider, because I think the next place you can go to is from here to the dry dunes, where water is wanted. Yeah, drink is very valuable. And they also like slashing weapons. So, there you go. That is Roads and Riches. It's a quick basic look. Moved the caravan back so that we could have a bit more space to operate in. So you can see how much space we have available. I don't know if that increases with your caravan level. The demo is available right now that you can pick up on the Steam store and play. And the release date is set for sometime this year, so sometime in the next few months. This game is pretty polished. And having a look at the commodities, there are a lot more commodities that we can get. A heck of a lot more. So something that we can look forward to in the release. And I'm very interested to see what the expansion of the caravan will actually end up doing for us. But if you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. Hit the bell icon for notifications. And leave me your comments. Love to know your thoughts on this game. The first video on this was very popular. And I'm looking forward to playing a lot more of this game. Don't forget to wishlist it, play the demo, see what you think. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, cheers!